Can substantial assistance really lower a prison sentence? Imagine being in a courtroom where a defendant's future hangs on their actions. Sometimes, helping law enforcement can change the entire course of a trial. That's what we're exploring today. When someone provides substantial assistance to authorities, it can lead to a lighter prison sentence. But how does that work exactly? Let's break it down. In the judicial process, especially during sentencing, a defendant who helps law enforcement may get a reduced sentence. This usually happens when the person offers useful information or takes actions that help investigate or prosecute others involved in crime. It's not just about admitting guilt but actively aiding in the case. For example, giving details about accomplices, revealing how a criminal operation works, or helping set up controlled situations for arrests all count as assistance. The prosecutor plays a key role here. They must formally ask the judge to consider a sentence reduction by submitting a motion. The judge then looks at how helpful the assistance was. They consider whether the information was truthful and complete, how much it helped the investigation, and if the defendant faced any risks. The timing of the assistance also matters. Did they help early on or after sentencing? All these factors influence the judge's decision. In federal cases, the guidelines allow for a lower sentence if the defendant provides substantial assistance. This is often done through a formal motion under specific rules like Section 5 Kappa 1.1 of the Sentencing Guidelines or Rule 35 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure. These rules set the process and timing for requesting a sentence reduction, whether before or after sentencing. States have similar rules. Many state courts also allow prosecutors to ask for a lighter sentence if the defendant cooperates significantly. The exact process varies by state, but the core idea remains the same. Law enforcement benefits from cooperation, and that can lead to a shorter prison stay. However, it's important to remember that providing assistance does not guarantee a reduced sentence. The judge makes the final call, and they weigh how meaningful the help was. The assistance must be genuine and directly contribute to law enforcement efforts. If it's just a small piece of help or not very helpful, the judge might decide not to lower the sentence. For defendants thinking about cooperating, it's wise to talk with their attorneys. They can explain the potential benefits and risks involved. Helping authorities might lead to a shorter time behind bars, but it could also involve personal dangers or other consequences. The court's main concern is whether the assistance was truly substantial and served justice.